regain hit die, you have to do a long rest, and the number of hit die that you regain are equal to half of your character's total number of them, minimum of 1 die. I'll even let you round up for it if it comes to an uneven number. Yeah, that's 1 extra die. Yeah. So if it's if you're level 14 or level 15 and it splits to 7.5, you can just do 8. Okay.
So I spent the past couple days printing this up.
Oh Jesus! What are you? What are we sacrificing?
Hang on, let me get to the screen where I can see your
It's
camera. What'd you
freaking
print?
beautiful.
Oh wow, how many hours did that take?
A couple days.
Holy
Because
shit!
this is actually 2 parts: the top part
Like,
and
is it
the bottom part.
is it a functional thing, or is it just looks cool?
So it's part of an open source D&D 3D printing system. So all these, like, it's got these clips back here.
So this is like functional terrain that you could use.
And
if
it's got like,
person.
yeah, it's got like clips on the bottom, and I
That's
put these
really cool.
pins that you can remove and place in different places, and so they're all the same size, so everything's completely interchangeable.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to do minis. This is a Cthulhu, but he looks terrible because I haven't figured out how to do the small stuff, and it's probably not going to focus very well. But
yeah, it's not focusing well.
Yeah, we can see it. Is it just kind of rough around the edges?
Yeah, like the fingers are super thin to the point where it's like just bubbles. It's not even a shape more than it is just like globs of plastic. So I got to figure out how to make that look better. But yeah, that skeleton turned out looking really cool.
Yeah, that does.
But I also printed up Tiamat.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm working on her, the goddess form. The goddess form.
I always say Tiamat, even though I'm sure it is Tiamat. Matt. That's awesome. I love Tiamat.
She I've just got to learn how to get into doing miniature printing. I got to learn how to dial the settings in, because she has like all this fine like crown of dragon heads on her goddess form, and it's really hard to the 2 prints I did. It's, you can tell, but not well enough.
I can imagine. So does it print out in one piece, or do you like print each head on and plug it into the base?
So this big thing here was 2 pieces, yeah. But I mean, my printer, it really could have been just one whole piece. I could have printed it as one whole piece if I had the file to do that. But
we just did a short rest, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Seeing if I get anything back.
Jeff just told me he is on the way.
Okay, so I get my channel divinities back. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't get any of my prayer beads back.
Not until the next dawn. Which, who knows? Could be sooner, could be later.
If it's sooner, then we've either done something catastrophically correct, or we've been captured. There's this other thing I have. I don't remember what it is.
What's that?
I don't remember. Is it? It's the thing where it's War Priest. That's what it is.
I can hear your printer going in the background, Brett.
Okay.
Is it that loud?
Yeah, hang on a second. My mom is calling.
Oh wait, I turned off the noise suppression.
Do 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 do.
So y'all playing Among Us last night?
Yeah, we're all real bad at it.
Which game is that?
It's like, have you ever played Trouble in Terrorist Town?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you have a group of up to 10 people, and a couple of you are imposters that try to kill the other players, while the players go around and try to accomplish enough tasks to end the game. And like whenever someone happens upon a body that is executed, they can call a meeting and be like, okay, we can vote on someone to kill now because they found a body.
Okay.
And like it's all in text, so people will start saying, "Well, I was here while I was here," like trying to defend their point or trying to say where they were.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you cannot believe anything anyone says.
That's interesting.
I think there can be up to 3 imposters.
Really?
So like, if 3 people all have the same alibi, you're like, did they have the same alibi, or they just like collaborated?
Inspiring, yeah. Huh.
It's fun though, and it's only a $5 game,
Cool.
and it's like 100 megs. Like I click download, and I'm like, okay, I'll be ready in 10 minutes, and it was like, oh,
Like
I can launch now.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I did that with a game.
Yeah, I've been stuck playing Elder Scrolls Online, and they've got this event running right now. And so the more time you put into like harvesting crap and stuff, I'm getting other stuff. So I'm finding it hard to get away from that right now. It sucked me in.
That's how those MMOs work.
Yep.
I have a baby crying out for a passy. I'll be right back.
All right.
I was beaten to it. Da-da-do-do.
This conversation looks intense.
It does. He moves his hands around a whole lot when he talks. I'm gonna wave back. If he waves again, I'll wave again. Do it, do it.
Oh, he wanted to.
Come on, just stick your hand up. Oh, I've got something fun. You haven't experienced this yet.
What's that?
Give me a second, and you'll see.
Okay.
Okay, that's what that is. Change my input. All right, you can hear me now, right? Or still?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, how about now? Oh, wait. How about now?
Oh God.
So it's
Let's hear some more of it.
okay. I got like
Did you already close it
I have
out?
7 voices to pick from. First, I've got T-Pain, and then I've got Magic Chords. This one says man to woman.
Oh.
And this one says speech jammer. I don't know what that does. It doesn't
I don't know.
appear to be doing anything.
It's adding something to your voice.
Am I jamming?
There's some noise. There's some noise on your voice. I guess maybe.
Testing. I don't know. Okay,
Some weird whispers.
The next one is Speechify Ovation. And it sounds like this. Oh, this is good. I love this. The next one is Zombie.
How does that work?
I have no idea. Ooh, yeah.
For decaying flesh, they have very large lungs.
This is the best one, though.
Yes, I love that. You can make everything sound great in that. Like, I just lost the house due to bankruptcy.
I'm trying to pull it back up. Actually, I wasn't streaming that the whole time, I think.
Oh, no.
Let me see. Yeah, I wasn't. We'll switch to it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome, Jeff, to the greatest show.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty great, right? It's better when I sound like I don't know why this is T-Pain. Do I sound
No, that is not
BRB,
The other
I'm
one
gonna
is
grab a beer
T-Pain.
and then we'll start.
Okay. The other one was definitely more T-Pain than that one.
Yeah.
Which one's T-Pain?
This one. I'm on a boat. I think this one sounds more like him. Yeah, girl.
That is really loud.
It's closer.
Is that better? Or is it just still loud?
That's better.
I think mine end has volume regulation, so it sounded fine.
So, I have 7 of these. Well, I guess 6. I have 6 of these.
Where did you find those?
It's called Voice Mod. And I downloaded like the trial version that gives you 7 random voices every day.
Oh, they change every day?
And they change every day. Like I had Thanos a couple days ago. That one was really good. But there's like 100 voices. I should pay for it.
When you find one that you like, so you buy the pack of all of them?
Yeah, you buy like a license to use the app.
Oh.
Is that on your phone or something?
It's on my computer.
What store? Microsoft or Apple?
It's Microsoft. Well, it's not Microsoft, but like you buy it from their website,
Okay.
and it's called Voice Mod. Oh, what's this do? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like some kind of dying animal.
It's called Nuke Alert.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
I believe the gong says yes.
The gong says yes. All right, last time, the party successfully, after a long battle, defeated the vampire and worked their way south into parts of the dungeon that they have yet to explore. They found a room to barricade themselves in and take a short rest.
I think we took the shortest short rest we could because we
like
didn't
we're
want to be like
taking a
stumbled
long
upon.
rest.
I'm afraid we can't take a long rest in here without like dire consequences. Our presence is known at this point.
Well, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Pretty terribly.
The party notices that Yolanda has been in a trance, resting, and has not yet roused.
I shake her. I go, Yolanda, wake up. We need you.
She continues to sit cross-legged, fists together, head down, eyes closed, but does not rouse.
Oh, this is real annoying. I wonder if she needs to breathe in her meditative state. I'll put her in the bag of holding if I can.
It's only 10 minutes, man.
I don't think you should. We might not have a Yolanda after that.
We can't just leave her here.
Well, can we manufacture some sort of wagon or something to pull her around in?
Looking around, or looking at around the room and looking at the door, you see that it's a simple, like last time. It's a simple wooden door with a bar lock on the inside. It's got the what do you even call them? I
have a visual.
Yeah,
you can lock it from the inside.
You just place the bar down on it. The bar swings up so the doors can open, but when the doors are closed, you just swing it down and you can't enter. So
we could lock her in here, but we can't lock it from the outside.
No, not unless you really slam it hard and hope it drops down.
Well, I mean, one of the doors can be open because you can slightly open one door, start to tip the bar and shut the door and let it slam shut.
We could do it with some string or something.
Hang on.
I think we just we change her pose to laying down and we shove her under a bed. And hopefully she doesn't snore while she's meditating. She's not meditating, she's sleeping.
Hang on. I have Mage Hand. Does it require that I don't see where it says that I have to be able to see the hand. It just says I have to be within 30 feet of it.
That's true. If you know what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, so I can just stand. We can just close the door and I can cast the Mage Hand and lock it.
Let's shove her under the bed too.
Is that a spell slot?
Nah,
no, that is it's a cantrip.
Ooh, excellent.
So yeah,
which is why I offer this solution so freely.
We change her pose to laying down, shove her under a bed, put some other stuff under the bed in the room so that she's not visible, and then you Mage Hand her the door shut.
Just for the record, in case she wakes up angry, I did not come up with the whole stuff her under the bed idea. That was all you, Armin.
I write a note that says, I did this, LOL.
Pin it to her shirt.
And I sign Hafen.
Oh, you son of a... All right, well, let's stand over here and lock her up.
Right.
P.S. We're going to fight the Lich. See you later.
You stuff Yolanda under, I assume, the furthest from the front door under the bed.
Sure. Yeah.
Pile stuff around the base of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm putting on my serious Armin face. I'm not gonna trigger traps anymore. We cannot afford it.
Okay, and I'll use my mage hand to lock the door.
The
So-
door locks.
She's been sealed in.
So there's a door right here.
The party works forward to the western edge of the hallway and sees a door standing in front of them.
I'm gonna listen to the door.
Roll me a perception check.
I should have my character sheet open for these things.
Usually that's a good idea. 21. On the other side of the door, you hear nothing. You hear stillness. You hear quiet.
It sounds quiet, guys. So I slowly push the door open and peek inside.
The
Is it-
door... What's that, Jeff?
Nothing.
The doors creak as they open inward into the room. You see a red, deteriorating carpet that leads to a desk on the far wall. You see a giant book open on the desk. Upon looking in, you also see 2 coffins on either side of the room.
Okay, guys, we got vampires. Or additional vampires.
Okay.
Hey, Isty, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about nailing coffins shut with your hammer?
Well, I was actually just thinking about that. We could like collapse the ceiling on them, but the thing is, they can turn into mist typically. So they could probably escape a coffin
Well,
unless
how
we
do
had
you
some
know-
way to...
How do you know they're vampires? Are you sure about that?
No.
It's something in a coffin.
They could have just found a comfortable coffin to take a nap in.
I will argue this. If they can change to mist and escape, it's good that we find that out. But if they can't change to mist and escape, then they're stuck in the coffin.
Well,
I mean, I would think that Istval, being a paladin, would have it, just a passing knowledge would know that they can turn into mist, but maybe
No,
they're
I would agree with that.
maybe
Having,
they're dipshit vampires.
you never know. They could be lesser.
I think even lesser ones can turn into mist. I think that's
They
like
can.
a
They
vampire
can.
Rachel.
they can.
What do we know about vampires in holy
Eastval
water?
does this.
From his
Yeah,
time-
this.
Sorry.
Go ahead. That
No,
was
no,
good.
no.
This is your area of expertise. Please enlighten us.
Oh no. That's it. I didn't have anything else to.
Oh.
If I had a way to make holy water, but technically I can make holy water, but it's like this convoluted thing, so I don't.
It's
do
the
it.
same thing for me.
I can't just
So what
like
you do
pee,
is
pee
you-
in a cup and you bless it. And...
Well, I was gonna say you just spit on the coffin and you bless your spit.
Oh yeah.
We're not
take-
going to waste a bless. We're not going to waste a spell slot on
Just
holy
take a
water.
piss all over the coffin and just bless it. Just knock a hole in the side.
Okay.
Sir Istval looked over his shoulder. He's like, "What? It looked like a urinal."
What does the party do?
So we had trouble with that last vampire, didn't we? But that was partly because your attack was rendered powerless, wasn't it?
My
Have we
decapitation
solved that
thing?
problem?
Oh, the hammer.
The hammer.
That problem has been since solved.
Okay.
We've got the stick thing that lets you.
The immovable rod, yes.
Yeah, let's like put the immovable
Yeah.
rod, click it in place over one of the coffins so it can't be opened, at least.
All right.
Well, hey, before we do that, I've got divine sense. I should probably.
That's a good idea.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna divine sense.
As you divine sense, from each of the coffins, you feel a radiating evil.
Well, guys, it's definitely not something good in those
So-
coffins.
So we can put the immovable rod down silently and click it into place without making too much noise, and then we can start nailing the other coffin shut after that.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I like this idea.
It's better than nothing. I mean, might as well try. They could just shoot out on the other side, but we gave it the old college try.
Exactly.
Can we inspect the coffins to see if they look airtight?
Sure. Okay.
Do you really want to get that close to the coffin without?
So, East of all approaches the coffin and looks at it, and it looks like a heavy, like mahogany oak coffin with a single chain dragged from the wall that clasps to the head of it on a stone column on the, on this one on the southern end of it, and then on the northern end of the other.
Oh my gosh!
Like
I
like
a
it's-
column,
it's-
like a pillar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's technically pillars there, but I didn't.
Oh god, it's the pillar
I didn't
men.
collect those.
Is the chain like low enough where can the coffin even be opened with the chain, or is
As
there
it
like how much
stand-
space
well,
is between the?
as it stands, you are not sure how the coffin opens, but it lays on top of the coffin, going from the wall to the pillar. And
Okay.
It is a thick iron chain.
So if it does open, it's not like this
Correct.
with that chain on it. Okay. So then that presents another problem. If we want to secure them in, we got to figure out how they get out.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're already secured.
Is anyone like a carpenter that could identify this thing for us?
Nope.
I should have taken a trade in cleric school.
I knew I should have signed up for that class.
It was an elective. It wasn't.
No.
I think.
His father wanted him to be a carpenter, but he wanted to be a cleric.
Does anybody
and I
have
haven't been
like
crucified yet?
Does anybody have like shape earth or anything like that?
No. Like,
Or
I'm so low on spell slots that it would be a waste.
well, let's investigate the room and then we'll think about the coffins.
What
Yeah,
if we trigger
what's
something?
up on this altar over here?
Hey, Finn, do you walk to the top of the altar?
Oh no.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I did.
As you walk up the stairs and you approach the book,
Mm-hmm.
sitting
Now,
on
I don't want to
the
grab
desk.
it yet. I just want to look at it.
Just grab it. Grab it and run.
I'm just standing here. I want to look at what's on
You
this.
notice that it is open.
Mm-hmm.
There are words written on the page in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You are unable to read about 95% of what is on the page. It is in a language you do not understand.
Okay. What's the part that I do understand?
You see the following written in broken English across the pages. You see the words Fallen Stars. Draenor is perfect. Hamun wills it. And Valkyr watches.
Do we know who Draenor is?
Is it a dimension or a world?
Hey Jeff, you probably shouldn't Google that.
It's got to be a person, right? What was the phrase for Draenor?
Draenor is perfect.
It's got to be a
What
person.
was about the stars?
Fallen Stars. Now, if anybody wants to roll a history check.
Sure. And also, question about
East of all, hang on. East of all knows nothing.
He has a migraine.
He recognizes not either Fallen Stars nor Draenor. Hafen, however, remembers, isn't there a sea to the east called the Fallen Stars?
Okay. The part that I can read is it different
That's
from the rest of the book?
it is. It is written in
Like, is
it
it
is
is it written differently? Like, is it? Can I tell if
no
it's part of the original book or somebody
all of
else scribbled this down?
all
Or...
of this all of the script is similar, and only those words are in common.
Okay.
Maybe me and Armin should take a look too, just to make sure that one of us doesn't know the.
I think we put it in the bag and we keep going. Like we are wasting time trying to investigate things in a dungeon where we have already been found.
Yeah, I think this is useful. Let's hang on to it, and we'll worry about what it means later. I don't know that it's going to help us here, unless you feel differently, Sir Istable.
I'm gonna glance at it before we stuff it in the bag.
Okay.
Or tell me what you're doing, because you already rolled a history check.
I'm just looking to see if I understand the words.
Yeah, you understand Fallen Stars,
Just that's
Draenor is
it.
perfect, Hamun wills it, and Valkyr watches. The rest of the
So
script is illegible to you.
Oh, okay, so I don't know the language.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's not in common or orc.
No, the words that you can read are in common, but the other words are unknown to you.
In a different language.
So
Okay.
keep in mind when we get out of this and do a long rest, I can pick up languages, or I have a spell that lets me read anything or say anything.
Okay, cool.
So we can like go full dive
Okay.
into this once we leave.
Then I'm good.
All right. Well, let's get out of here then. I don't want to screw
Alright,
these
so
vampires if
what do
we
you
don't have to.
what do you do?
We could catch the coffins on fire.
Do you leave the tome behind, or do you take it?
No, we take the tome and put it in the bag of holding, correct?
Alright, who's taking it?
I'm across the room. You can carry it, Haven, or we can put it in the bag of holding.
I'll hang on to it for now.
Alright, Haven.
You're strong enough to carry a book, right?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you pick the book up.
Suddenly, I feel stupid. Let's see. Ah. Oh, man.
Oh no.
Hafen turns to stone.
I've only got so many spell slots left. I can't uncurse you.
As Hafen picks up the tome, a high-pitched noise rings throughout his mind, and he takes 16 psychic damage. As he does this, the coffins at the opposite end of the room begin to rumble. The wooden planks slide off to the side.
We should have nailed them when we had the chance. Remember this. Next time we nail the coffins.
And 2 whites emerge from the coffins. Roll for initiative.
Yep. Two 14s. Wow.
Can I have 14 also?
Did you roll a 14?
No, but they both did, and I feel left out.
Well,
You've asked to get me in there. Should be 14.
Oh, Jesus. What?
Wow, they both got 21s.
they both got 21s.
I got 14.
The whites. Oh, you got a 14?
Yeah.
Did you? Damn,
Yeah.
3 14s in a row?
Yeah, I had a 14. I just didn't have my token clicked, so I had to roll it again.
The whites immediately emerge from their coffins, seeing the tome have been removed from its altar. The first one immediately works its way up on Hafen,
Ooh.
and it takes 2 long sword attacks.
He says time for dinner.
Time for dinner. He lets
Wait.
out an unintelligible noise as it tries to speak at you in a language that you do not understand. Both long sword attacks connect with you, and you take 12 slashing damage. The second one sees Armin standing directly in front of him and moves up.
Hail and well met, friend.
Hail and well met. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty good at that. Sorta. Nope. Oh wait, is this a spell thing? I guess it doesn't matter.
You take 5 necrotic damage, and your health is reduced by 5.
My max health?
Yes.
Oh,
Permanently.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take notes to remember that.
You can do a little thing to the side. Like I put in brackets. I'm still -10. So I put 145 temp beside mine.
Oh, so
The
I'll put
white-
-5 temp.
Yeah, the white speaks at you, but in a language you cannot comprehend. Sir Eastival, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna activate my Warhammer.
This is a good call.
Good call.
I'm going to leap forward.
You're gonna jump?
Yeah, like a rabbit hop.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 absolutely hits.
Crunch.
Crunch. As you swing your weapon, you connect with the blow into the white's backside, following through with the second strike.
I think the first one hit him like in the pelvis.
Yeah, I can do. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I shattered his hip, and then
Not quite. You bruised him. He said he yells out something again in a language that you cannot comprehend. Does Sir Eastival do anything else?
I think I have something that's like a bonus action kind of thing.
If you got bonus actions, take them, man.
Nah.
All right, moving on. Hafen, you are up after have taken 2 blows from longswords from the white point of view.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the white with shocking grasp.
A 27 absolutely hits. You seize the white by the wrist after it strikes you with the second blow, shocking it for 10 lightning damage.
Bajow.
Chow. Do you do anything else?
Yes. I will use. Hang on, let me switch back over here to my sorcery points. And I think is it 2? Yeah, 2. And use it to cast Melf's minute meteors. And I'll fling 2.
16. That's a dex save. Right. The white fails his dice check. And you're gonna fling 2.
Yeah.
6 meteors pop into existence around you, 2 of which immediately rocket and catch the white directly in the face for a total of 13 fire damage.
Okay. That's it for
The
me?
white lets out, again, words in a language that you cannot understand, as it sounds very upset at the events that have transpired. Armin,
I'm gonna take a step right here to make sure that I stay real close to Istabal, and then I'm a
you are
vorpal.
also now flanked.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm going to swing my sword at the one that Istaval and Hafen been attacking.
Okay. A 32.
That's just
Absolutely. Absolutely hits.
18.
Yes, as you swing. Hang on.
He dies, and I don't have to worry
He
about flanking.
dies, right? As you approach the white that is in combat with Eastaval and Hafen, you swipe your sword at it from behind, catching it at the neck, completely beheading the creature, and it falls to the ground, dead.
Joink.
Joink!
Whee! I did it. That's my
You
turn.
did it. That's your turn. The other white, seeing what has happened, doesn't even have to move and takes 2 longsword attacks at Armin.
It's not flanking now, motherfucker.
I'm flanking now. The first longsword attack clanks off of your armor as it does no damage, and he rears back and he swings with the second one, and it bounces wide, doing no damage. He looks taken aback and says something in a language that you cannot understand. East of all,
That's me. Step forward. Boom. Yeah.
are you blessed? Don't
No.
you have your own? Don't you have your own blessed that's always active?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, you didn't bless yourself. So, you go to swing your flaming hammer, and the white sees it coming, and he bats it out of the way with his longsword.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some tactical positioning. So now we're flanking, are we not?
Yeah, I could argue. Yeah,
So I do like a front flip over the white.
give me an acrobatics check on that.
You could have just walked around him instead.
A 20. I got a 20.
As you do a flip, your hammer catches your foot in the middle of the flip, and you knock yourself prone to the ground as you land on the other side. The white takes a long sword attack, and you take 10 slashing damage. As he drops the sword into your shoulder as you land on the ground prone.
I guess that's my turn.
Hafen, you see East of all land flat on his face on the other side of the white.
And then skewered.
It was on purpose.
It's to draw his attention.
Quick. Now we strike.
I'm gonna attack it with a magic missile.
Okay. You casting it at the first level?
Yes.
Alright. 3 bolts pop into existence around you and crash into the white after streaking past Armin, doing a total of 11 force damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to send 2 more meteors.
That's a dex, right?
Yes, 16.
Alright. The wight sees them coming and tries to dodge out of the way, but instead he dodges directly into each of the missiles, taking a total of 17 fire damage.
Okay.
The meteors connect into his shoulder and stomach as they explode. Armin, in the confusion of the exploding meteors,
Is it my turn? Is that what that
it
means?
is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make sure that we have the best flanking position we can by merely sidestepping and not doing a backflip.
Are you sure? Are you sure
No,
you're
like,
And then I swing the sword.
swing your sword for a 33?
That's a crit.
That is
Crunch.
a crit.
Does he have legendary actions this time, or is he just dead?
I want you to roleplay me this crit swing.
Seeing Istival. Oh no, Istival's prone, right? Does he give advantage?
That's right. Oh, that's right. He is prone. You don't have advantage, but you still connect.
Okay,
Why would you say that?
because it's only fair.
14 plus 16.
Not 14 plus 16. It's yeah. Which is a really good hit for me. That's like
8 plus 6? No, that's doubled and doubled, so it's
no
8.
the
and-
other damage, the plus
Oh,
is the crit.
2d8. Oh, okay, so 2d8 and 1d8 plus 5. Okay, so you rolled 14 and 16 on that. You swing your sword, and you also 100% decapitate this wight. His head separates and flies to the other side of the room as the body crumples to the ground. Dead. Combat is now over.
All right, let's burn him.
Hang on, I gotta pee real quick. Talk about what you want to do.
I want to pile the bodies, and we're gonna torch them. Sacred flame,
Let's
sacred
torch
flame,
'em.
sacred flame.
I think that's a good idea to torch them.
Magically.
Magical torching.
But they were speaking in a language we didn't understand. I kind of have regrets about not trying to talk to them.
yeah, like what if they were just trying to order some coffee or something?
I don't
They thought we
typically
were
order my
servants.
coffee by swinging a sword at someone, but
They thought we were servants.
I'm interested in their servants now, who are obviously armed to the teeth.
I'm wondering if whatever they were trying to mumble at us was also the language we don't understand in this book.
I could have used a potion to kind of read their minds a little bit, but I didn't. I thought it was more important that we end the combat quicker.
Yeah, I think
Like, I'm feeling very fragile right now with like no spell slots.
Alright, did you burn the bodies?
We put them in a pile. We burnt them to a crisp after we looted them.
Excellent. Well, you found 2 long swords and 2 long bows. Congratulations.
Okay, we burned those. Now we have flaming longswords.
Yeah. Non-magical flaming longswords.
They're not on fire for very long before they melt into dust. I think we should look in their coffins. No, wait. We need the book. And Hafen, after seeing you unable to pick it up,
No, he got it. He picked it up. Upon picking it
it
up,
just
that's
gave me a tremendous headache.
no,
yeah.
search the coffins real quick.
As you look in the coffins, they are absolutely empty.
All right, and these are bookshelves around the walls.
Oh, they are empty shelves.
Okay. All right, I think it's time to go, guys. Time is of the essence now.
All right, lead the way.
I think we have to go back the way we came completely,
Sounds like it.
like back to that center room, to pick another location.
Okay.
as I step into the dormitory, or I guess the kitchen area.
Yeah, kind of like the mess hall kind of area with all the food and beer and shit.
Does anything look different than it did before?
Nope, it is all as you left it when you passed through originally.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep on trucking, and before I reach like the proper, before I properly out myself into this open area, I'm gonna peek around and see if I see anything.
Sure, roll me an investigate. As far as you can see, there is nothing. It is all quiet on the Lich front.
Coast is clear, guys. Let's go. Which way have we gone?
You work your way back into the center of the room, and the spiked ball that was previously a trap is sitting still in the center of the room, hanging from a chain.
I think we've been in every single path, guys.
Have we? So what are we missing?
The magic walls. The magic walls we couldn't go through. My gut says the book has something to do with it.
Okay. Well, let's go back to where they are.
Okay.
Let's see.
You approach the side room to where the statue had previously fallen, and you see a path of dried blood on the floor to where you dragged the dead bodies to sacrifice them to the statue.
We are awful.
There is a door. There is a door to your east.
All right.
There's also two stairwells that lead to the north, as well as the path that was previously the magical hallway that had dispelled magic cast on it that let you pass it.
I think
we've already explored the north, right? Hallway?
Sorry?
Yeah, this is where the magical place is. With the golem.
Okay.
Remember the giant stone golem or something?
Mm-hmm.
But
that wasn't here.
The not like the one that's all chained up.
That's not here.
Have we been through this door at all?
Do you see it? You have not been through that door.
Oh, I thought it was through this door.
Yeah. Give it a check.
Yeah, I'll lean in and listen.
As you press your head up against the wall, east of all and Hafen see a blue aura ripple across the door.
Okay. I don't hear anything, guys.
Well, I saw a blue ripple.
I didn't hear the blue ripple.
Okay, so it was a silent blue ripple.
It was very silent to Armin.
I bet you possession of the book might give us access. You want to try to touch it with...
Sure, I'll try to walk up to the door, and I will try to listen to it too. And Armin, you see if you see a blue ripple come off of me.
Okay. Do I see a blue ripple?
Hafen holds his ear up to the door, and a blue ripple shimmers over the door.
Now I've touched the door.
You now see the blue aura ripple across the door. Nothing happens.
Now I turn my back to the door and lean back against it like, nope, we're not getting through this door.
God dang it. I'm turned around because...
You have a trail of dried blood you could follow.
Yeah. Yeah, that because we killed those guys that way. Let's go back that way to the... We gotta... Like, whatever that golem is, that statue monster that's chained up, we gotta deal with that. So I follow the blood trail.
You follow the blood trail. Very soon, the party finds themselves back in the main chamber. The chained iron golem at the south end of the room. I can't get rid of that circle no matter how many times I've tried, so pay no mind to it.
Which circle?
It's probably on another layer.
Did I put that on the GM layer?
I see the circle. I see the
probably on the map
the,
layer.
You see the dark red circle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then it's on. That is on the object. Yeah, that's on the object layer. It doesn't matter. The blood trail trails back to the door to where you tried to throw one of the bodies into the door to see if anything happened, and nothing happened. The golem sits at the south end of the room, still chained up.
It's time to wake up, Golem. We got to get past. You are the thing in our way currently.
Yeah, what had we tried with this guy? I know we tried a couple things.
You hung off of it, nothing happened. You tried to touch it to activate it like you did with the clay golem, and nothing happened.
Istival, do you sense any like evil coming from it?
No.
Are you sure? Did you check?
Didn't we check before?
You checked before?
And we didn't sense anything, right?
Nope.
You want to check again?
Sure, I'll use another sense.
Does that cost you spell slots, or is that a cantrip kind of thing?
I get 5 per long rest.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a class feature.
Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure you're not, like,
Spamming
spinning
it.
spell slots, yeah, where you don't have to.
Yeah, let me use a 4th level spell slot to sense evil.
You sense no evil coming from the statue.
What about in all the other directions?
You sense a great evil coming from the northern end of the room.
Presumably where the Lich is residing.
Should I try giving the book to the golems?
That's an awful idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed
here's
when
what
I
I
got
wanna bet.
halfway through saying it.
I want to use one of my adventuring kit charges to pull out a railroad nail.
And what are you going to do with a railroad nail?
I'm going to put it up against the statue, and I'm going to tell Istival to hit it.
Okay.
I think we're gonna break this statue. You ready, Istival?
I don't know if I'm down for this.
Let me rephrase. We're about to desecrate a Lich statue. Are you down for this?
So you're gonna take the railroad spike and then put it on the forehead of the golem?
I'll put it wherever you want to hit it.
And it's made out of stone, right?
Yes. As far as you can tell.
You're just, at best, gonna chip a little piece of it.
Let's do like the leg. Does it have like clearly defined legs, or is it like a?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it looks like a humanoid stone figure to you.
How tall is
It's
it?
all chained up. It's like 10 feet tall.
Okay, we couldn't get the face anyway. Let's go for his hamstring.
Put it at the knee joint.
Okay. Behind the knee or in front?
Do the front.
Okay. I put it right up there, and I'm holding it, waiting for you to do it.
Okay. I'll smash it. What should I roll? A strength?
Strength.
Pretty good.
You smash the railroad spike into the hamstring of
The
stone
kneecap.
figure in front
The
of you.
kneecap, yes, the kneecap.
The kneecap. Okay, the kneecap. All right. As soon as you do this, the statue begins to rumble. The statue, standing in an upright position, begins to take a step forward, snapping all of the chains holding it down.
Did the railroad spike have any effect?
It chinked off of the kneecap.
The stone is so strong that we can't railroad into it.
It begins to move forward. I need both of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Not good at that.
But
Is
you
it-
get +3. We both do.
Is it a magical thing, or is he just like stomping on us?
He's moving forward.
Okay.
So you got an 18.
I do a
got a
backflip over the water and land right here.
Eastival takes 2 bludgeoning damage as the stone golem hits him as it walks by the party and continues down the path, paying no mind to the party before it
I'm getting
reaches
out of the way.
before it reaches the far end on the wall in front of the door, before it turns around, kneels in position, and holds both of its hands out together, cupped.
I was
And
kind of
deactivates.
I was kind of expecting him to turn around and fire his laser. No one.
I thought maybe it would do like a poison fog or something.
I know what we do with the book.
I think it wants the book.
I think it wants blood. We need to find where's one of those bodies that we threw at the door? It's still there, right?
Nope.
1
You
second.
use both of them to turn them into potions.
Oh, we don't. Well,
You do have one spare body that's incapacitated.
Yolanda,
Yeah.
let's sacrifice Yolanda. You lazy monk.
Take a nap on us.
That would be an extremely dark turn for the campaign.
Wouldn't it? Sacrifice one of the members.
The lawful good party, they're all gathered around. They're just like, yeah, she wasn't very useful anyway. She's better off dead. Oh man, that'd be some fucked up shit. I would think that would be an immediate alignment shift to like
Yeah.
chaotic evil immediately. Armin would be a fallen cleric. I would be a blackguard. What would that make you, Haven?
I don't know.
A dark sorcerer.
Dark Source, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would affect sorcerer, considering they have. He'd probably just be an evil guy, considering his magic is.
He would just be a bad man.
Yeah, just bad.
Just walk around immolating people all the time.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Random peasants on the street. You'd be infamous in Waterdeep.
I do not wait in any line.
Where did Sean go?
Oh, he just took his headset off real quick and ran off.
Probably child related.
Yeah. I barely missed you last night by like a few minutes, apparently, to play Among Us.
Yeah. I promised that I would get off at 10:30 to go put little man in bed because he won't really. He prefers me to go and hang out with him for sleep. I mean, he'll go to sleep for Amanda, but it works out better when I go in there because he actually falls asleep. So yeah, you missed me by just a few minutes. And Jacob was playing. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I didn't know it was Jacob at first until they said it was your brother, and then I go, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense." Well, they thought it was Josh at first, and I was like, "No, that definitely was not Josh."
I think Josh had fun.
Did he play?
Yeah, he played.
Oh,
I'd like
Yeah,
to
it
think he had fun anyway.
I was telling Sean I've gotten sucked into ESO.
ever
Oh.
since Sean wanted to play that one
Yeah,
night and then never
yeah.
again.
That's all I can play now.
I'll hop on and play with you every once in a while. I've been thinking about it too with the new content that they've been releasing.
Right now they have an event going on, and Greymore is marked down, or it was marked down this weekend. It might still be marked down.
Yeah.
But even if you just want to hop on, and I'm there. It's I think. Where did you play with us that one time?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yeah. So then you should have my user ID for that game, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we played that one time. We went through the ancestral crypt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry
it
about
was
that.
fun. There's more to the game than just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. So the golem has presented his hands. What does the party do?
He's asking for low fives. That's it.
Well, he wants something.
I don't want to give him the book. Can we rip out some pages and then give it to him?
If you really want to try.
I don't know that we should deface the book if the book holds some sort of magical property to get this thing to open the door for us.
Okay, well let's take the book and copy some of the pages to a piece of paper and put it in the bag.
What
That
you
way
should do,
we could transcribe
what you should do
it.
is you should put the book on
Yeah.
a string, so when you place it in his hands, you can pull it away real quick. You know, like when you put a quarter in the
Oh, yeah.
vending machine with the string tied around it, and you just fish it back out.
I think we'll end up fishing something out of the ether.
That totally works
All right,
too.
what do you do?
I think we should.
Yeah, I think we should
transcribe
take
pages.
some notes.
Well, hey.
Transcribe some of the pages 1st before we.
Why don't we try and put something other than the book on there first to see if anything happens? Like, I'm going to sit my iron pot, which weighs 10 pounds, in his hands. What happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to put an owl bear claw.
After 5 seconds, nothing happens. You can continue, but Easterval comes to the conclusion that putting mundane items in the golem's hands might do nothing.
Are dragon teeth considered mundane? Because we got a lot of them.
I'm going to use my chalk to give him a smiley face.
He's now a smiling golem presenting his hands.
Okay, let's transcribe some pages.
We're transcribing the pages while he's trying this.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
I'm going to give him red eyes with my chalk.
Or
Because you have
Transcribe
rainbow
them.
chalk.
Yeah, you've got every color under the sun just about. Alright, you copy some pages down. What do you do next?
I think we put the
All
book
right.
on.
Let's try giving it the book and see what
Alright,
happens.
you place the book into his hands. His eyes immediately alight and let out a blinding flash as they blink out. The doors behind flash in their purple aura before seemingly dissipating.
All right.
Hey guys, it worked.
Is the book still in his hands?
The book is still in his hands.
It didn't evaporate.
Take
Did
the
not
book.
evaporate.
I'll take the book.
As you remove the book from his hands, his eyes flash again,
Ah.
and the purple aura ripples forth in front of the doors.
Darn it.
Okay, so I do want to attach a
We
string
can get
to
it on the way back out.
I want to attach a string to it. I want to go up to the doors, open them, get on the other side, and then yank.
No, then we'll get stuck inside.
And
Let's
there's a
pick
great,
it up when we walk back out. Because
Okay.
we gotta come back out this way.
there is a great evil on the other side of the doors as well. At least that's what my
Right, so
paladin
let's go
says.
kill it.
Kill or be killed, right? So you place the book back in the hands?
Yeah.
Alright, the purple aura emanates from the doors before seemingly dissipating again.
I listen to the
Alright.
door.
Roll me perception.
Where is that? I've got too many stats.
You hear what sounds like flowing water on the other side of the door.
I'll crack it open and peek.
Right,
Probably blood.
as you open the door,
It swings violently open.
the door opens outward, pulls open, and you see into the room in front of you 4 scones lit on opposite corners of the walls. You see
Scones?
a giant skull. Sconces,
Hello.
sconces, not scones.
Yes.
List
Scones.
scones.
They're butterscotch, by the way.
I'm fine with
The
that.
room is
We're in
full
a
of
dungeon. I'll
delicious
take what I can
scones.
get.
You see a giant skull protruding over a half circle of green, mucky-looking water on the northern end of the room.
I think it's time we went in, guys.
All right.
I walk in. And I
And I'll
yell,
stand behind you.
and I yell
Wait.
out, Uros, you bastard, come on out.
I'm going to back up because I'm not.
I take another step forward so someone else can be behind me. Inside the room. No volunteers.
That will not be me right now. I'm not very. I've taken some hits and I'm not very strong anyway.
The room continues to be silent despite being fully lit as Armin stands by himself in the room.
I take my sword and I bang it against my shield.
You're taunting him.
I'm calling him out. Apparently he's not interested. All right, let's
Did
go
we-
in.
A great wind blows in from the southern end of the room, pushing Hafen and Eastaval into the room. The door slams shut behind him.
Row.
The room itself begins to rumble.
As this starts happening, I am going to drink one of my potions of resist necrosis.
All right. So you have resistance to necrotic damage now. You had that. Is that an actual potion you had?
Yes, I purchased it specifically for this fight.
Okay.
I hope this is that fight.
The room begins to rumble, and a figure begins to arise. Oops.
Free action.
Arise from the
While
water.
While he's arising, can I drink a potion?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I drink a mind reading potion.
Fire resist.
You drink your mind reading potion?
Yeah, we're gonna try to
Okay.
get some intel out of him before we
Sure.
shank him.
A giant creature begins to ascend from the water.
Lightning resistance too.
You're just back. You see the creature arising from the water, and you're just like, "Fuck this!" and you're just popping potions.
I have popped a resist. Yeah, I'm just like chugging them.
That's fair. That's fair. I would do that too, given the circumstances. The fully formed figure standing 15 feet high, a giant-looking lich creature, now stands before the party, hovering over the water just in front of the skull.
Sorry, there is a video for what you're doing, Jeff. Hold on, I have to post it. Watch this. It's perfect.
But it's 3 minutes long.
Yes, but so watch it later.
Hold on, guys. I've got to watch this real quick.
All right. You see this giant, lich-looking creature standing in front of you, hovering, holding a staff topped by a glowing crystal. It bellows to you. It rings throughout the room, in through your minds. You are foolish to come this far, adventurers.
Wait, and I say, Urus? And a question? Is that you?
That is what I once called myself, but I am that no more.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. And I kind of want to engage him in a conversation and use that potion to kind of like probe his mind for weaknesses.
Sure.
Like I want to say things that would like trigger him to think about
See what the
weaknesses.
detect thought spell. Let me see what this I know I gave this to you. I got to read it again. I should have read this earlier. I figured you were going to use it.
I don't have it written down either. I just assume I can read his mind.
So when you the potion of mind reading is basically like casting a spell of detect thought.
Mm-hmm.
So you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What is most on its mind at that moment.
Which is probably death.
On that, what is on its mind most is stopping the party in its tracks to progress no further.
Okay.
With death.
I'm gonna start saying things like, okay, now, I know you're upset to see us. It's great to see you. We brought holy water.
Roll me a deception on that. It's great to see you.
It is great to see him. That's not a deception. I'm honestly happy to see him because we're going to kill him.
Okay, fair enough.
But I don't know if deception is a good way to roll for like me. I'm gonna start saying things to trigger hopefully his weaknesses in his mind. Like, I've got holy water. I think we're gonna, we can fix you with this sword of decapitation, or maybe you just, how can we help you?
Like, stop being mean and stuff.
So what do you exactly say to Uras? Formerly Uras. The Lich formerly known as Uras.
Wait, is it go by a symbol now?
That's what the thing over his forehead is.
That is his new name.
Yeah.
Horseshoe.
How am I even supposed to pronounce that? I say to him.
I would say, well, I would mention that, yeah, we would like to help you. We'd like to fix you. We know you're not doing this on purpose. We brought holy water, and my decapitating sword, and
He responds, I fear not your vorpal blade.
okay.
It has no effect against me. As for not wanting to do this, I chose this path myself willingly, even before we ever met in the Misty Forest.
Well, that sounds
Your
about
friend
right.
Edwin was a great boon in my transformation.
Wait, did he actually help you, or did you just ate him immediately? Like, you needed a snack to kickstart it.
I sacrificed him for the transformation.
I can't believe you. I cannot believe Edwin was so important to be the initiator of this. That doesn't make sense to me.
As a cleric, it wouldn't.
Ooh, he's talking trash to you.
I mean, teach me. Like, you've acquired this great new power. Can you undo it? And I'm like, when I say that, I'm like really looking at him real hard, trying to read his mind.
As you use your detect thoughts, the thought of Hamun immediately crosses into your mind from reading his thoughts.
Oh. I'll say so.
And he replies, "You
Me.
are an enemy,
No, I'm a friend.
and I
I'm
cannot.
a brother.
Does not matter if you are blood related to Hamun or not. You are not to pass."
We could be
Well,
brothers.
Maybe we could work together.
How do you feel about taking the top seat from Hamun?
He has the blessings of Velsharoon. I dare not muck up such a thing.
So you're a coward.
A coward I am not. I am merely just a man doing his job.
But you tremble before mortals who will stop you, and you
I
won't
was
stand
once
up
a
to
mortal.
Hamun.
I do not stand up to Hamun because I share his vision. I carry it out.
Don't you think you could do it better?
I want you to roll me. I need you to roll me persuasion on that. And what do you say to him?
I asked him if he could do it better.
Your question catches the Lich formerly known as Uras off guard, and he thinks, yes, maybe while I was human I could have done better, but that time has passed.
You think you could do better when you're human again?
I am now under the direct influence of Velsharoon, and what he wills, I do.
I mean,
We could fix it so that's not the case.
And he throws his hand out. I do not wish to be fixed. I am better than I ever was before.
Answering to another person? This Felshrew?
Answering to a god himself. My
Not met him.
limitations have been surpassed.
It's a pretty low bar.
I mean, you guys can continue to insult him, but that's probably not going to pull a lot of people out of him.
I want to talk him up, and I'm hoping that the party gets that this is one of the regular strategies I employ, where I talk him up, and hopefully everyone's getting into position.
Yeah.
So I will step forward closer, but not in an aggressive way. I will raise both my hands, and I'll be trying to calm him down, walking forward. And hopefully the party is catching the drift.
As you move closer to him, he immediately takes a more defensive stance as he pulls his staff to the front of him and he says, "Move no closer."
I am unarmed in front of you, who is apparently greater than any mortal who has ever been. Why do you fear me?
Do not insult me with your words, mortal. There are many who have taken up my mantle.
I said nothing but nice things. Why does he feel insulted?
Because words are hard for him.
I'm casting this on myself as we talk.
Target one willing creature you touch.
Me.
And you are protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, and I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Hey, that is fair. That is 100% fair. Okay.
That was a spell slot.
So,
Okay.
Jeff, whenever you are done buffing yourself, just go ahead and tackle him. Because I'm buying time for us, and I'm trying to get weaknesses, but I'm not getting shit from him.
I'm blessing
all right, so as you continue to talk to him, more thoughts float across to your mind, and you see kind of fuzzy visions of a meeting of 13 inside of a, in a kind of a forest court, which aligns with things you have been told in the past. You see mention of Hamun, Velsharoon, the god of necromancy. You also see visions of undead and dragons, kind of conflating everything that you have come across before.
This feels like it feels like he has a summary of everything we already know, which to me means we should kill him. He's not going to give us anything that we don't know at this point, except for maybe how he got Nimra. And I'll say, hey, what you know all your little minions here? Do you keep tabs on them?
Like, is that how you ask it?
Yeah.
He does not answer, but immediately coming across the detect thoughts, you read that he specifically visited the cave in which Nimra was, and he collected the bones.
I thought we torched the bones. Did we not torch the bones? We gotta do a better job of that.
No, remember, the ceiling started falling in, and you guys had to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about in the dungeon. In this dungeon.
Oh, no. No,
And
you remember back to where you had to run out, but you see a vision of him
how he did
collecting the bones of. So you have that information.
Mm-hmm. Well, we kind of surmised
So
that anyway.
you have that information. So
yeah, we need to know how to get there.
You could potentially ask the Lich.
Was it really tough to get that dragon here? I gotta know. I mean, we made short work of him, but he must have been an interesting project.
It was very easy. The Lich, formerly known as Uras, replies.
Really? You know that's a long way away, like 8 million miles.
For me, it is a paltry side quest.
Well, aren't you the adventurer always?
More so than your party ever was.
That's just rude. I've said nothing but nice things to you. How you feeling, Jeff? You ready to jump him?
All right. So does Hafen, does Eastaval do anything while Armin is talking at the Lich, formerly known as Uras?
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, Hafen, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to have. I'm going to go ahead and have my wings at the ready, kind of on display, and just preening a little. But I want them out in front of them.
You're peacocking.
Yeah.
The Lich, formerly known as Uras, says, "The time for talking has ended.
Yeah.
You must be stopped now and not allowed to continue."
Isabel, was there something that you wanted to do?
Oh no, I was gonna say I already did it. I
okay.
Yeah, he popped his potions. He blessed. He did his protection.
Oh, that means we're blessed. Excellent.
Yes.
That's what the little
3 creatures of your choice within range. So that's everybody. Does Armin do anything?
When I do my thing, the fight starts because there's nothing stealthy about what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Can I gauge the room and see if everyone's prepared?
Well, as the Lich, formerly known as Uras, is talking, he holds his staff forward and he begins to point it at the party.
And I reach for my shield, I pull it out, I take my sword, and I start banging it against it, and I mutter a prayer, and I cast Holy Aura.
Holy Aura. All right, let's go ahead and roll for initiative. You also take 1,000 gold pieces off of your total bank.
Yep, that was worth it. By the way, I spent 1,000 gold, guys.
Wait, what? for what?
To cast this spell. I promise it'll be worth it.
If you got to use the bathroom, use it now.
Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick then.
Because I do too.
I'm kind of keeping a running tally of what we've gotten in lost. So you feeling good about this fight, Jeff?
I feel like we are very prepared for the fight. As prepared as we've ever been for a fight.
I could see that. You're gonna run up front and tank, right?
Yes. If I can get in there. I would assume that I can jump in the water.
Yeah, I would think so. So you are resistant to all sorts of stuff. You're blessed. Is there anything else?
Well, your divine thing. So
Yes.
I have advantage on all attacks. All incoming attacks have disadvantage. Attack rolls. If he hits me in any way, he could potentially be blinded. Protection against evil does basically the same thing. I can't be charmed. Yeah, I mean, if there's going to be magical attacks involved, I should be pretty covered.
Right.
I have advantage on electricity, electrical attacks, fire attacks, necrotic attacks. So, yeah, feeling pretty good about this.
I'm probably gonna try to get out of range and hit from afar because I want to avoid any concentration checks that I can. There's that 14 I wanted.
There you go. You got it now.
Couldn't be the 14 club. Drop my pencil. If I fall down, it's because I died. Oh, what does this one do? Did y'all hear that?
I heard something.
I heard something.
Like a camera shutter?
No, I have a selfie sound. I'm totally gonna buy this. Bom, 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 bom. Mortal Kombat.
Man.
I can create a custom voice. Oh wait, no, I can't. That's a pro thing. I shared a tweet so I could unlock another voice.
Tweet. Okay. Alright.
Go ahead and roll in, Jeff.
Oh, did I not roll?
You did not.
What does this one do? Was that interesting? Nope.
No. Stop. That one
A7.
sounds like your gain is like way too high.
Yeah.
It was called 8-bit.
That was not 8-bit.
What is lair action?
You're in a Lich's lair. You get to find out.
Yeah, I mean he's got extra crap that he can do.
The Lich, formerly known as Uras,
You can just call him
immediately
Uros.
lets. No, I like saying it this way.
Okay. As long as you're having fun with it.
He lets out a bellowing laugh. He disappears from view. If I get on the right layer.
I say, don't be a dick, Urus. Come out and play.
And 3 of him appear on the field.
No, he's tiny now.
As his major image disappears, 3 of them appear all around the room.
Spooky.
Spooky. Upon the lair action, from all 3 of the liches,
Was Urus removed from turn order?
Yep, he definitely was because I deleted the token. Let me fix that real quick. Just
He doesn't get a turn anymore. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
oh,
he's out.
Oh no!
So silly. He stepped out of turn order. Them's the rules, though.
Back of the line.
On the lair action is now 40, by the way. On the lair action, a purple cord erupts from each of the liches formerly known as Uros, and they all connect to Armin. Armin,
Hold on.
I need you to roll me Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Well, let me see if Holy Aura does anything.
Let's see what that does.
In addition, when a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack. Okay.
This is not a melee attack.
Right, this is a spell save thing. Okay.
This is a layer action, so
Well, it's... Is it magic? It appears to be magical in nature.
you have advantage on all saving throws. So yes.
Okay. What's the save?
Roll.
No, I mean, what do I roll?
Oh, you need to roll me a con save.
I think I
You roll
succeed.
a 22.
+1. Because hashtag blessed.
The purple cords stay connected to you. East of all, you're up.
That one.
That one.
Does an axe chop with his an overhand hammer chop with his warhammer. Aiming for the shoulder. With advantage.
Oh, yeah, because it...
Because of your blessing.
Yep.
Because of the bless.
And I'm blessed. Which doesn't matter, but
Oh, you have advantage in all saving throws.
Yep.
Not on
But
attack rolls.
no. But I do get blessed for attack rolls,
Yes.
but with a 26 I wouldn't think I would need to roll.
As you strike into the Lich, formerly known as Uras, you swing through it as the image in front of you dissipates. The line connecting to Armin disappears as well. You have cleaved at open air, destroying an image.
I can still move again, right? And take my other attack?
You can move, but you can't take your other attack because it's not on the same creature.
Is that how that works?
I thought you could split multi-attacks across multiple creatures. I don't know if you... Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna move over here in any event. I'll look that up.
It says if you take an action that includes more than one weapon attack, you can break up your movement even further by moving between those attacks.
There you go.
Creature that can make multiple attacks on its turn has multi-attack ability. So multi-attack is an action that allows monsters to take multiple attacks. That's the whole point of it.
Oh, I posted in the wrong place. I posted what I was reading.
Yeah, extra attack. So let's see. What'd it say?
Okay, so yes, you can. If you take an action that includes more than one weapon attack, you can break up your movement even further. Okay, so yes, so you can move and attack. Yes, you can move and you can attack again.
I will move down and attack the second Lich.
Lich illusion.
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 hits, but as you swing at Lich, formerly known as Uras, in front of you, you again cleave through thin air as the image in front of you dissipates.
Well, at least we know which one's the real one now.
Boom. The cord between Armin and the Lich also disappears. Armin, you are up.
Okay. Do I feel? Do I feel like I can move?
Yeah, you feel like you can move.
Okay. Well, I was gonna keep range, but
Did you move more after that attack?
I did. I used the rest of my movement to move up to the next guy.
Okay.
And that's it. Sorry.
I'm afraid that moving is gonna trigger this purple beam to go off.
At the end of Sir Eastaval's movement, the Lich reaches out and grabs at Eastaval
He's got
and
legendary
catches him.
actions.
With a paralyzing touch.
But I can't be paralyzed.
Are you immune to paralyzation?
I am. I have a potion of free action on board.
Did you
Also-
down that too? You only
I
told
did.
Me,
I drank all of them. I said I was drinking all of them.
but you only told me specifically necrotic and lightning.
That's not true. I even said just a minute ago. I've got the icons on there. I said I started with the necrotic, and then I said I'm going to do free action, fire, lightning.
When did you say this? I didn't hear this.
I did, and just a minute ago I said when we were going through the when he did his blessing, I said so I'm good on necrotic, free. I've got fire, lightning.
You
did.
can look at it on. We record this.
Was this while I was away from the computer that you did that?
No, it was right there. I said I'm popping all these potions.
If you want to go back and look at it, Scott, we have the video, and you can verify.
I'll trust you on it. Okay, I'll
And
trust you on it.
I took him out of my inventory too, and I did the icons as I was doing it.
Okay,
And
I'll take your word for it.
And if he's lying,
I
you
don't
could
have
just
a new
kill
way to
him
die.
afterwards.
Yeah, well, I'll come up with that. I'll come up with a way later to punish him for lying to me. So I'll take your word for it now.
Also, even so. Oh wait, charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Also,
Oh.
is it an attack roll to grab him and paralyze him?
It's a legendary.
No, like does he have to roll to attack? Does he have to roll to do it?
Yeah, it's a melee spell attack.
Okay, well he can't do that. Oh, he has disadvantage on it because of Holy Aura.
This Lich is fucked.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because as the Lich reaches out and grabs Eastaval by the bicep, Eastaval is seemingly unaffected by the paralyzing touch, and the Lich looks concerned. All right, Armin, you're up.
So he did touch him
He did touch him.
because now he has to make a con save or be blinded.
He does.
What's the
Well, wait,
DC on
wait.
that?
Was it an attack roll or just a
It's a-
touch?
So paralyzing touch is a melee spell attack,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Well.
it's in the name, paralyzing touch.
So it says, in addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes brilliant light, and they have to succeed at a con save.
And what is that condition?
Blind.
Okay. So what do I have to roll?
I think it's like you do a con save, and you have to get at least a 16.
All right. He rolls a 30.
He's definitely got con, guys. He's undead. We should know that.
He has
The light
undead.
flashes directly into the Lich's eyes, but he seems completely unaffected by what has transpired. Armin, you are up.
I step forward, and I swing my Vorpal sword at him.
A 22 plus 2?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, right, 'cause
blessed.
you're blessed. 24 absolutely hits.
Gronk.
Wimpy
Wrong.
divine strike.
Ignores resistances to slashing damage.
And you have advantage.
Doesn't matter, he hit.
Okay. And then I use my level 1 spell slot to cast Sanctuary on me with my bonus action. This isn't something I have to concentrate on. So I can cast it while concentrating on the other thing.
Okay. Sanctuary. You ward a creature against an attack. Spell ends any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose. Okay.
I don't want to get hit at all. That's me.
That's fair. That's fair. So he takes 17. Alright.
Oh, does an illusion dissipate because he took a hit?
Your attack connects into him, letting you know that this is the real Lich, formerly known as Uras.
Found you.
He's the real deal.
Hafen, do that thing you do where you murder things with acid or immolation.
You did that much. You did 17 to him. Okay. All right. Your sword cuts into the shoulder of the Lich, and he lets out a cacophonous laughter. Hafen, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start by looking at him and immolating him.
Immolate him.
Let's go. I like the start by looking at him part. Make sure you got eye contact.
Look him dead in the eyes before you catch him on fire. Exchange a knowing glance.
Is that looks like a good immolation also.
It is a good immolation. The Lich bursts into flames, but the flames immediately extinguish. He passes his spell save, so he takes half damage, or he takes the full damage.
I think
Half
it's
half on
damage.
successful ones, so he takes a whole 17 fire damage.
Not bad.
Yeah. And then I will also spend 2 sorcery points and use a bonus action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors, and I will fling to his way.
Joink, joink.
All right. The meteors smash. The first meteor smashes into his face, but on the second one, he bats with his staff and crushes it as it explodes against him, taking half damage for a total of 8 fire damage.
Yeah, that's it for me for right now.
It is now the top of the round. The Lich uses a legendary action. I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw, including Sean, who ran off.
25, yay! 23, yay! I guess it was 1,000 gold well spent, huh?
Wasn't it?
I don't know why the toddler's still awake.
Roll me a con save.
No!
15, 16, 17, 18.
So
Hafen and Eastaval and Armin all feel something ripple through their souls. They feel something tear through them. Eastaval and Hafen take 30 necrotic damage.
Oh, but wait a minute.
That's half
I did.
damage.
Okay.
This is an area of effect spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish, and then I'll ask a question.
Armin takes 60 necrotic damage.
16 or 60?
60.
Jesus. Even with that advantage with 15,
Yes.
18?
You're fighting something way above your CR.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Just making sure. We're dead, guys.
So I took half damage from that
You took,
necrotic.
yes, you did. That was half because you passed.
So what was the number?
30. So you take half of 30. You take 15 necrotic because you
So
have
did-
resistance.
So if I succeeded and take
So
half damage, would I not take half of that again since I am resistant?
Yeah,
to-
that's why you take 50 instead of 60. Because you would have been 60, you pass, which would have mean it would have been 30, and then you're resistant to it, which means you take 15.
15. Okay.
But Hafen takes 30, and Armin takes 60.
Did I pass?
You failed.
With, okay. With an 18, I failed?
Failed.
Okay.
Ouch.
The Lich waves his staff in front of him, casting I can sit here all week and do stuff in Roll20 and it works fine, and then when I do when we're playing the game, it likes to not work.
Sounds about right.
So, immediately in front of the rest of the party, Uras disappears. Next up comes the layer action.
The layer rolled a 40.
Layer roll. I don't know why it keeps changing to 40. Layer actions are always 20, no matter what. Because they kind of do it in an initiative kind of tie break. So if one of you rolled a 20, you would get to go, and then the layer action happens. Immediately in front of the party, a greater image begins form, stacking together as I pull up the right thing. There it is. A giant image of a Draco Lich materializes in front of the party and immediately rushes at Hafen. Hafen, roll me a Constitution saving throw. You are blessed. Don't forget that.
Don't forget your blessings. And you have advantage.
So what is that?
So 27 plus.
Plus
What is
3?
what is the blessed? Do you have to roll a 1d4?
Yeah.
Roll me
Okay.
a 1d4 on top of that. One. Well, all right. The creature, which looks like the bones of Nimrah, glowing blue and ethereal, rush and immediately connect into Hafen before passing through and dissipating into the wall. Hafen feels a pulling that happens between him and the image, and he takes 26 necrotic damage. East of all, you're up.
I'm gonna move up.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Well, I'm sorry. When that happens, let me. So when that happens and it tears through and he dissipates, the Draco Lich completely disappears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So your movement didn't actually happen.
He's a stand.
So we can't see the Lich currently?
You cannot see the Lich currently. He disappeared in front of you and Armin.
Hold your action. Let me do something.
Oh, can I hold action?
You can hold action until the end of the round. If you don't use your action at the end of the round, you'll lose it.
Oh, V is visual, right?
V is verbal, semantic, and material. So verbal is you have to say something, semantic is you have to do things with your hands, and then material is it requires something. And the only material that I require is if it requires an item of monetary value.
Right.
So we know that the Lich was standing right here, right?
The last time you saw him, he was standing right there. And that purple cord also disappeared.
Oh, so it's gone too.
It's gone too, yeah, just kind of ignore it, because if I delete it, it'll delete your character tokens, and I don't want to deal with that.
Here. How about now?
Get on the right layer, we'll just do that. Okay, so you guys are right there. And the Lich you last saw was right there.
Alright, I'll hold my action then. I'm gonna look around confused, and then
We will move
guess.
you below Hafen now.
I guess Armin said, "Hold on a moment. I've got something I can do."
Armin,
Is that what you said?
That is what I said.
you are up.
I bash my sword against my shield again, saying a prayer to Tamara, and I cast a spell magic.
Cast Dispel Magic.
Yes.
Is that like a area of effect kind of thing?
So I choose one creature who is in range.
Within range, but you have to be able to see it.
You
doesn't-
can't see it.
It doesn't say that.
Well, with him being invisible, he is not inherently within range.
Like, if
Spell
you have to
magic
see it,
is-
then that, like, there are spells that say you have to be able to see to do, and this is not one of them.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of third or lower on the target ends. Alright. That's fair.
Sure.
Immediately, a cold washes over the entire room.
Oh, yeah. It says right there.
The Lich pops back into existence along the western wall.
I point at him and say, "There he is," and I use my bonus action to use my prayer bead on Istival's weapon.
Ooh. Ooh.
And that'll spend another one of my limited resources.
Alright.
That's
At
me.
the end of your turn, the Lich takes a legendary action.
If he goes invisible again, he's a dick.
Istival, make me a wisdom saving throw.
$21.
You stare down
25.
the Lich as he looks at you, and you feel a fear wash over your entire body. But it very quickly passes as you seem unaffected by the gaze of the Lich. Hafen, your turn.
I knew what I was gonna do. Oh, I know what I have to do. 'Cause I'm almost dead. I am going to use my action to take a potion of superior health
Okay.
and swallow that.
Go ahead and roll for that.
What is the...
Potion of Superior.
Yeah.
Superior is 8d4 plus 8. You gain 28 health back.
Okay. Very good.
I'm
And
clicking
then
on
I'm
your character
also-
sheet, Haven.
I'm also going to use my bonus action to send 2 more meteors.
What's your DC on that? 16?
6.
16?
Yeah, 16.
Alright, both meteors streak forward and crash into the Lich as he was busy attempting to frighten Istival. So he takes an entire 14 fire damage.
And then I toss the potion bottle at him.
As a simple action, roll me a ranged attack.
Plunk.
Let's see, where is a ranged attack?
I think it's just roll 1d20 plus proficiency? Maybe
Yeah.
dexterity?
1d20 plus proficiency, since it would be higher.
Okay.
While you're figuring that out, I updated both of your character sheets so that you have Go Bless and Istival's buff thing automatically added to your saves.
Thank you.
Just don't forget to take that off.
Yeah, when you're out of range of
Because I
Istival.
won't remember.
Where's my proficiency bonus of 5? Is that?
Yeah, just roll 1d20 plus 5.
That's probably a miss.
The bottle cracks against the Lich's side, but it seems to do nothing.
Now there's
And I
glass
say,
everywhere.
that's right.
All right, East of all.
With my held action, I'm gonna run over to the Lich. And take a whack.
A 29 absolutely hits.
Plus an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take a second level spell slot to do a 3, really. Oh, yeah.
So what do you do? Give me some role play on that one.
Seeing the Lich pop back into existence, I run forward and swing my hammer at his collarbone. And as I do so, I shout a prayer to my deity Torm. I'm going to say, by Torm's holy thunder, die!
Your hammer smashes into the collarbone of the Lich, crushing the collarbone, doing the 11, 14, 26 total damage.
Are you sure? It's just that?
26, 6 plus 5 is 11.
So you
Plus
got
3
11
is 4, plus 12 is 26.
plus
That
8.
sounds right. Oh, I didn't see the 8. 26, 34. All right, yeah. Got that. All right.
And he can't become invisible until when it says the spell ends. I don't know what that means.
Wait, so what did you do? That he
For
can't become invisible?
For branding smite,
Branding smite. Next time you attack a creature with a weapon attack, before the spell ends, the weapon gleams.
the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. So what is the duration on branding smite?
So it says. That's an interesting question. Let's see. Branding smite.
Sean, don't you have that?
I used a prayer bead to do it. It says concentration up to a
It
minute.
is a concentration of up to 1 minute. So it is now a concentration spell for the next 10 rounds. So
Hold on. I didn't realize it was a concentration spell. That would is it my concentration spell?
Did you cast that?
I used a
used the
prayer
prayer
bead.
You used a prayer bead. A prayer bead. So the concentration is on you.
Okay, well I can't have two concentrations. I have Holy Aura open.
But since it's an effect, would it have to be something that he concentrates on, or would it be like a special one?
So I'm going to say in this case that the branding smite, the effect of the branding smite happens, but it doesn't hold a concentration. So as soon as it is used, he'll glow, but then he'll dim again, since you are holding concentration on something else.
Okay.
All right.
So he glows momentarily before dimming again.
I hope that burned a little.
We are now back at the top of the round. The Lich.
No, we aren't.
The Lich.
Hey, it's still my turn.
Is it?
And he just crit. It's definitely still his turn.
How is it still your turn?
He's
You got
good.
movement?
I get 2 swings.
Aha. Okay.
You're gonna smite that, right?
Of
A
course.
29. All right.
And it needs to be rolled
So it's a-
twice.
Oh yeah.
So that is a 32.
Holy shit.
So that is
That's a fuck ton of damage.
That you just did 65 damage in one swing. That's a lot of.
That's
That's a lot of damage.
That's a paladin crit right there.
Can you feel me now, Mr. Krabs?
There's got to be a way
Alright.
to lower your crit range, Jeff. If we can get your crit range down,
Oh yeah, to like a 18 or 19.
yeah.
So what do you do for this one? You got a pretty good crit going on here. What you got?
So, emboldened by the first blow, I rear back and shout another prayer. This time I say, what do I say?
What do you say?
Well, I'm trying to think of something good to say right before this mighty blow.
You grunt undecipherably.
So the first time I said by Torm's holy light die, and this time I say back to the abyss with you, fiend, and smash him with an overhead smash right into the forehead.
Your hammer connects into the forehead of the Lich, formerly known as Uras, connecting with a smiting blow. Radiant light emanates from all directions of your hammer as it connects into the forehead. It does not seem to impact the Lich as hard as you think it does, but it still strikes him mightily.
Okay.
And he is taken aback by the damage.
By the ferocity of the blow.
By the ferocity of the blow. At the top of the round, the Lich immediately turns around and points a finger at you. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this where we learn about power word kill?
22. 25.
You take you take 40 force damage immediately.
40.
40.
Was that a touch thing? Did he touch you?
No, that was not a touch thing. It was a dex save, or not a
Okay.
dex save. It was a it was a dex save, and he passed. You passed, and you only took 40 damage.
Wow.
That's a flesh wound. You're fine.
Doesn't feel like I passed.
The Lich lets out a raucous laughter as the green beam connects with your body and you feel pain wash over your entire being. Immediately, the Lich waves his staff above his head. And I need everybody to make me... Actually, I'm sorry. No, not everybody. I need Armin to make me a Constitution saving throw. Armin. A purple beam of energy springs between you and the Lich. East of all, you're up.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I held my action.
Yeah, because you held your action so close that you could kind of go again in pretty quick succession.
Okay. Another crit.
You're doing pretty good tonight, I gotta say.
But I'm out
Wow.
of the spell slot, so I can't divine smite that.
Okay, so you hit him for a total of 9 plus 23 damage. As you strike at the Lich, catching him in the right arm, immediately Armin feels pain wash over his entire body. Armin takes 12. Well, he takes 6 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage.
Do I so role play this, because otherwise I'll probably just keep hitting.
Oh God, it hurts.
As you strike the Lich, you hear out a cry of pain coming from behind you as you see Armin's right arm immediately light into flames and extinguish immediately.
Do you think I'm perceptive enough to know?
Roll me a perception check on that.
Hold on. He doesn't need to do that. Just keep hitting him, Armin says. Just keep hitting him. Ignore me.
You don't say that because you can't say that because it's happening so fast.
But I hear it cry of pain.
As soon as he rings that first blow, he hears the cry of pain behind him, and he looks behind him to see the flame light up and flash out as fast.
And with my massive wisdom, I infer that there must be some sort of dark magic causing Armin to take damage. So I am going to not smash him.
No, keep smashing him. It's only a flesh wound. You're our big gun. You can't not hit him.
Well,
I'll be fine.
Maybe you could, on your turn, dispel that ability.
Maybe I could if I had a spell slot for that.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I've got a couple level 4s that I can use.
Yeah, just burn off those high-level spells.
Yeah, we're fine. It's only a cure wounds that we'll never get to use.
I feel like Scott is going to take the campaign in a new direction, and we're all going to be undead going forward.
I'm fine with that.
We're going to join the Lich army. We can be Death Knights. We can terrorize all the local towns.
Who are the good guys then?
There are no good guys.
All right, because all the cities have been burned to the ground.
Yeah. At this point, we've been screwing around for so long. Probably half of the Forgotten Realms has been demolished at this point. Half of the continent is in flames, and we're still we're gonna stop Tiamat. Tiamat has risen already.
Wait, what now?
I said at this point we've been screwing around for so long that Tiamat has probably already risen and half the continent is in flames, but we're still gonna stop him.
Yeah.
We're chasing this Lich down, damn it.
All right. What does Eastaval do?
He's not gonna hit. I guess I'll swing again.
Did you take that damage, Armin?
I did.
Okay. You're gonna swing again, Eastaval?
No, I'm not gonna swing again.
All right.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and notice my comrade and his discomfort and hold my attack.
All right,
No.
Armin, you are now up.
I yell at Istval, you keep hitting him. I don't care what it does to me. And I think I haven't been doing my concentration spells or my concentration checks. I thought those
You
cons.
should have taken. All right. Well, you did take damage, so roll me a con save.
Right, I thought the con saves were that you were making me roll were them, but I don't think they are anymore.
Nope, they weren't.
Okay.
But now you are.
Right. So it's a Constitution check, and he did 12 damage, I think, or 11 damage.
12.
Okay, I pass.
All right, you're fine.
I run forward.
Ooh, all right.
And I swing my Vorpal.
Swing your Vorpal sword.
Well, actually, yeah, I swing my Vorpal. We'll see if this hurts me. Did it do it? There we go.
There you go. 24. Why did it do +4?
I'm
Okay,
blessed.
You got blessed. So 28 absolutely hits. As you slice into Mr. Lich, formerly known as Uras. You feel the cutting blow come across the chest, and you immediately feel the similar burn happening to you. You take 20 damage. I'm sorry, not 20, 10 damage, because it's 20 total, 21 total.
Oh, that hurts. Can I do another concentration check?
Yes. Yes.
Pass. That's... Yep, that's me.
Okay. The Lich takes a legendary action. He takes the staff into his hands and he thrusts it against the ground, and the floor ripples. Everybody must make me a Constitution saving throw. Jeff, you're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Constitution saving throw.
All right.
21.
What did you roll for your con save, Sean?
21. So, bless, plus Istaval, plus...
Oh, okay.
Eastaval and Armin take 10 necrotic damage.
Does he take 10 damage too? Because he's connected to me?
I take 5.
Hafen takes 20 necrotic damage.
I need to make another concentration check.
You do. You pass.
So wait, Hafen with a 27?
27? Oh, he was at... Okay, so you take 10, not 20, Hafen.
Okay.
I forget. You guys are rolling at advantage. Alright. Hafen, you are up.
Do something
Okay.
good.
Let's see. I will. I guess for now I will try to immolate him again.
Excellent. Okay. 16. Pretty good roll. You consecrate your flames upon him, and he continues to burn. You have immolated him successfully. He takes 20 fire damage.
Sweet. And then
Just remind me to do it, or I'll forget.
okay.
Do I take
And-
It's on
damage?
you. What's
And
that?
I'm gonna.
Yes, you take 10 fire damage.
Ooh, sorry.
Don't stop hitting him. I passed my concentration check.
You absolutely do.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna fire off my last 2 meteors.
Right, 16. Both meteor. Well, the first meteor smashes into him for 6 damage. Armin takes 3 of that.
Okay, and here's a check. I pass.
You pass.
Let's do the next one.
He rolled a 20 on that one, so he takes half damage on it, which is 5. So 2, you take 2.
So I take 2.
Yeah.
And here's the check for that. I don't succeed.
You fail. The spell of your aura fails. The light dims in the room.
Mm.
It was a good
So
show,
that was
guys.
our 1,000 gold piece aura.
Yep.
The Lich lets out a laugh.
And I say, well, you're going to be paying for that, so we'll take your coin.
We'll extract payment from your hide.
That's it for me. So
All right.
He's going to kill me this round, guys.
Why are you so sure about that?
Because I saw how much my health is.
The Lich again continues to laugh, and he looks in Armin's direction and says, Hamun cannot deal with your continual presence. And he holds a hand up to you. Or he holds a hand up, I should say. And he says some words in a language that you cannot comprehend. You feel a darkness envelop you, Armin. You feel everything draining from you as you drop to the ground and die.
I didn't get to roll anything.
Bum, bum, bum.
Somebody get me up. Put a herb in my mouth and slap me in the ass.
As a layer action. I'm sorry, I don't roll that die. Let me roll the proper die for that. Alright, that the layer action has resolved.
Was that the Lich's turn too?
The Lich took his turn. He cast a spell on Armin. Armin immediately died. The layer action happened, which was not apparent to the party, so it is now east of Ulster.
And so at the end of his turn, he needs to make another dex save.
You are right. A dex save, which he... What is my dex save?
16.
He fails.
Blind.
And
Oh, wait. What does he do a dex save for?
He's immolated, so he's taken 5
Takes
damage.
46.
46.
No,
Damn.
no, I didn't say that. I said 4d6. Hang on, just a
4d6.
Yeah. I'd rather 46 though. I mean,
That would have been nice. All right. You're up, Eastaval.
Well, Let me consider my options.
Your options are slamming your flaming warhammer into the face of the Lich, seeing your party member down.
I go into a berserker rage.
Berserker rage. If only you were a fighter.
Claws pop from the back of my hands. Oh my god.
Eastaval mad.
My wounds rapidly heal.
Both strikes connect, doing 25, 32 fire damage. As you connect with those two blows, the Lich, formerly known as Uras, begins to look weary.
Like he's bored of us?
Weary. Take that as you will. At the end of... Is that your turn, Eastaval? Do you do anything else?
Can as a As like a bonus action or a simple action, can I
You
use
still have a bonus and a simple action, so yes.
can I use my perception to see if there's something in the room that might be helpful?
Sure. Give me a perception roll. Oh, you rolled. Okay, that's an 18. Looking around, you don't see anything apparent that could be immediately helpful.
Okay. Well,
At
that's
the
what
end of
I
your
got.
turn, the Lich takes a legendary action, and he casts a spell at Sir Eastaval.
What he gonna do?
What he gonna do? A blue beam emanates from the crystal on the end of his staff, hitting Sir Eastaval. Sir Eastaval takes a whole 5 frost damage, and he is slowed until the end of his next turn. Hafen, you are up.
Do I get to make death saves, or am I just like
You're dead.
dead, gone?
He cast Power Word Kill on you.
Deceased.
Let me be clear. Do I need to be rolling up a new character right now?
You don't have to yet.
Okay.
You can see how this combat resolves.
Let's see how it happens.
Um.
Hafen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 7 on him.
Ooh. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What?
You get 9 missiles.
Oops. Okay, 9.
Yeah.
1, 2.
It's
Tell me
about
how much-
time for me to go here soon.
Okay.
1, 2,
So just tell me how
3,
much damage that is at the end.
6. This thing is being super sluggish. Okay, here we go. All right. It's 14, 19, 21, 23, 26, 33.
33 damage. You seeing your fellow comrade fall in battle. 9 magic missiles spring up around your being and race across the room of the Lich's lair, pelting the Lich, raining death down upon him as he cries out, falls to a knee, and perishes. Combat is now over.
Well, let's rush up to Armin and see what we can do.
Yeah, we're gonna rush over to Armand.
What can you do for Armin?
Like, this is not a point of you can stabilize me. I'm variable.
Your body is pale and lifeless and battered, and you're in rough shape. The corpse is in rough shape.
Yeah.
Looking
You
through your inventory, do you think you could you have anything that could help out?
Oh yeah, this potion of full resurrection.
Sure
No.
thing.
Look, here's what you do. You roll up Armin's sleeve, and you see he's got a tattoo on his wrist. It says, "Loot the body."
You do have an item to deal with this. You've had it for a long time.
Are we talking about me?
Any of you. It could be on your person, it could be on their persons, but I know it's not on Yolanda's person.
I will tell you
Is
this.
it
I have no... Y'all
I
have to
don't
figure
know
this one out.
Yeah, you have to figure it out.
Hang on.
It's not me.
You guys ever actually write this item down? Because I literally gave this item to you guys like 4 months ago.
Was it a rod of resurrection?
It was not a rod of resurrection.
Was it a scroll of resurrection?
It is a scroll of raised dead.
Well, you know who would get a scroll like that? Either our sorcerer or our cleric. For expediency, let's just say that it's on Armin's body.
One could argue that it totally is.
It's probably in the
I'm gonna
bag of
say-
holding.
I think that's what happened to it.
But to use the scroll costs 500 gold pieces.
I'm paying that.
Oh, 500.
Only
After he
500.
wasted 1,000 of our gold, now he wants to waste 500 more? What is this guy?
Just leave it.
Is there a
Oh,
check
Give him to
involved?
rot.
This is the first time we've done an actual resurrection. I don't know what you've decided about resurrection rules outside of vanilla.
I'm going by the letter of the law on the spell of raised dead, because that's what the scroll is.
Okay.
And that is, material is a diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces, which the spell consumes. I'll take 500 gold pieces for it. It can be an either or thing. I am totally fine with that as long as it consumes the money.
Well, we don't know how are there ramifications from raising the dead?
So the way that I run scrolls is.
Well, I'm not interested in scrolls. We've never raised dead.
You have never raised dead.
Does death have side effects? And is now a good time to break before we res me so we can figure those out?
You guys are here and now, and I'm sure this would take no more than 5 minutes.
So, do you have special rules for how you're running the scrolls?
The scrolls are, as long as it is a scroll that is written, anybody who can cast magic can use it.
But you still have to have the components?
You have to have the money or the component of the spell, which in this case it is a diamond or 500 gold pieces, which you have.
We have a fuck ton of money, guys.
Let's just use the 500 gold pieces and bring them back to life.
So
you
that's-
return the dead to life, provided they have been dead no longer than 10 days, only if the creature is willing of body and soul.
Did we think about this for
So-
9.5 days?
No, we're gonna make a call now on this. So.
No, I'm going to use the scroll to bring him back. That's what Hafen would do.
Only if Armin is willing to come back. That is the only stipulation.
Armin is willing. He must get up and loot the body.
He
The
must
corpse-
get up.
The corpse lies motionless, it doesn't move.
Armin has now been renewed with an entire new kind of motive of, you killed me, we must rectify this.
Is that my motive? I've already been
That
killed
could-
once. I've already
that
been killed
could
once
be.
before.
That's true, you have. You've been killed twice now.
Well, we killed this guy while you were out napping
He didn't
over
even.
there.
He didn't even wait for
So
me.
as Hafen stands over the body and recites the incantation on the scroll, Bryn just kind of rained down upon Armin's lifeless corpse. Armin hears from the void the voice of his party calling him back. Does he answer?
Yeah, I answer. I say, wait, are they the light or are they the darkness?
They're the light.
Okay, well then I reach out towards the light. And hopefully
So-
somebody grabs my hand and pulls me up.
As you do, you feel yourself returning from the darkness, and you lurch up, breathing heavy, as the party stands over the corpse of the dead Lich and your body.
Can we say that the way that this worked was that we took the 500 gold pieces and we were making it rain? Like we had them in a stack and we were like flinging them onto the body, and as they hit the body, they disappeared.
Except
We
you missed
literally-
a couple, and I have a bloody nose now.
Okay. We literally summoned you back from the dead by making it rain on your body.
That makes sense. That's how I'd want to be brought
It was
back.
pretty epic. Yeah.
Good job, guys. I wish you would have waited to kill the Lich when I was still alive.
Well, we kind of didn't have a choice. He was about to kill us.
Did you try to interrogate him at least?
Yeah, I asked him if it hurt after he died, and he hadn't responded yet.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, so
Have you looted him yet?
No, we ran to your dead body first. What is with all the questions? Do you want me to kill you?
I loot the body. I roll
is it
over, start picking his pockets.
is it a body, or what do we see when we look at the dead Lich?
You see the Lich's body crumpled on the floor. On the Lich, you find 2 potions and 3 spell scrolls.
Wow.
Let's take it all, and then I need to sleep.
Well.
Yeah. So what about his phylactery? Is that how you say it? Phylactery.
Yeah, a phylactery.
We haven't found it yet.
Probably something we're gonna have to do then.
Okay.
We can resolve the rest of that later. Alright, for now, what you have found on the Lich is you have found a potion of Storm Giant Strength. You have found a potion of Supreme Healing. You have found a spell scroll of Astral Projection. You have found a spell scroll of Dominate Monster. You have found a spell scroll of Imprisonment.
Ooh la la.
All right. We have a spell scroll, a dominate monster, imprisonment. What else?
Astral Projection.
Astral projection. Hey, that'll
And
come in
then-
handy.
Yeah, and then a potion of Storm Giant Strength and a potion of Supreme Healing.
Potion of
I am
supreme healing.
I am surprised that Armin didn't cast a certain spell.
I wanted to cast it, and then I looked at it. Apparently, it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't cast it before going in.
Well, I
I waited the entire session for you to cast that spell.
I was like, we're gonna get there, and then I'll be like, bam, and I'll just drop Davril on him, and then I was like, oh shit, it takes 10 minutes to cast it. Oops.
Alright, so you have your potions and spell scrolls. We can resolve the Lich is dead, but his phylactery is still
At large.
at large.
We also have to figure out his portal to the other side of the world.
Oh yeah, we need
Yes.
to find that.
Yes. Alright.
Okay, so next time.
Oh, also, I'm sorry, I forgot one more item on the Lich.
Is it a bunch of money?
No money. You got all your items, but you do find a slab of a strange material, 3 by 5 inch, so like an index card, and it is blue in color, and it just kind of has a purple haze just kind of washing over it magically.
Is it a
Very-
titanite slab?
No, it is not a Titanite slab, but
Uh,
it is very obviously a magical item.
fancy. All right, I gotta go.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
We'll see y'all next week.
Me
Yeah.
too.
That was pretty good. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
That was fucking tough.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna kill us, Scott.
He did. He got me.
Oh well.
What more do you want?
We'll see y'all later.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
I'm out. Later.
See ya.